Hello, welcome back to your mom's house. It's a me, your mom. And tonight we are back with some more Animal Crossing New Horizons because I'm just having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun in Animal Crossing New Horizons, so we're gonna do some more. I played a little tiny bit today, but not too much, so I didn't really get all that much done, but I got a little bit done. So we will get into that. If you're new and popping in for the very first time, hi, welcome home. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm actually a mom, so I do have my baby monitor here to keep an eye on my little guy. If he does wake up, I will need to step away and go put him back down, but I'll try to be as quick as I can so we can get back into some gameplay. We have a pre-stream ritual here at Your Mom's House where we share a little bit of the gospel. If you didn't know, the word gospel means good news, and the good news is that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. And if you believe in your heart and you confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, and you believe that he really did die to wash you of your sins and make you righteous and holy, and that he rose again on the third day, then you receive the free gift of life after death, of salvation. You are righteous and holy. Hello, Pocket. How are you doing? Welcome in. It's really that easy. It's really that simple. And so tonight we are going to read, I think, 2 different sections because I'm feeling a little bit inspired from Sunday service today. Pastor Josh Howerton just killed it, and it was just beautiful and very emotional. And so I'm going to read a couple of sections that kind of riff off of what he preached about today. So we're going to be going over parts of Luke 1. I think we'll do from Luke 139 to 156, which are 2 different sections. The first is we'll do Luke 126, titled The Angel Gabriel Appears to Mary, and then the next 2 sections, which are Mary Visits Elizabeth and Mary Praises God. And then we'll jump over to John and we'll read a little bit from there. I'm good. Tarbert very happy. Oh, good. You got 2 new books. What did you get? Tell me about those books. Tell me about those books while I read some of the gospel, and then I will check that out after. All right, so we're gonna start with Luke 126. The angel Gabriel appears to Mary. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, Hail, thou art highly favored. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a son, and shalt call his name Jesus. He shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David. And he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. Then Mary said unto the angel, How shall this be, seeing I know not a man? And the angel answered and said unto her, The Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of God. And behold, thy cousin Elizabeth, she hath also conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. For with God nothing shall be impossible. And Mary said, Behold, the handmaid of the Lord, be it unto me according to thy word. And the angel departed from her. Mary visits Elizabeth. And Mary arose in those days, and went into the hill country with haste into a city of Judah, and entered into the house of Zacharias, and saluted Elizabeth. And it came to pass that, when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary, the babe leaped in her womb. This would be John the Baptist. And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Ghost. And she spake out with a loud voice, and said, Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. And whence is this to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For lo, as soon as the voice of thy salutation sounded in mine ears, the babe leaped in my womb for joy. And blessed is she that believed, for there shall be a performance of those things which were told her from the Lord. Mary praises God. And Mary said, My soul doth magnify the Lord, and my spirit hath rejoiced in God my Saviour. For he hath regarded the low estate of his handmaiden. For behold, from henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. For he that is mighty hath done to me great things, and holy is his name. And his mercy is on them that fear him from generation to generation. He hath showed strength with his arm. He hath scattered the proud in the imagination of their hearts. He hath put down the mighty from their seats, and exalted them of low degree. He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he hath sent empty away. He hath holpen his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy, as he spake to our fathers, to Abraham, and to his seed forever. And Mary abode with her about 3 months, and returned to her own house. Okay, so now we're going to jump over. We're going to jump over to St. John. Which one was it? Jesus and Nicodemus. So 3. So we're going to do St. John, all of, well, actually not all of chapter 3, but the first section. So 3:1 through 21. And then I'll gab a little bit. All right. So St. John 3, chapter 3, Jesus and Nicodemus. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Jesus by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from God, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest, except God be with him. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. Nicodemus saith unto him, How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Jesus answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Marvel not that I said unto thee, Ye must be born again. The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but canst not tell whence it cometh, and whither it goeth. So is everyone that is born of the Spirit. Nicodemus answered and said unto him, How can these things be? Jesus answered and said unto him, Art thou a master of Israel, and knowest not these things? Verily, verily, I say unto thee, we speak that we do know, and testify that we have seen, and ye receive not our witness. If I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things? And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is not condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in God. Oh, man. I almost started tearing up just now when I read verse 16. This is kind of one of the, I'll read it again in a second, but this was like the big message that Pastor was kind of talking about today, because obviously this was like the service before Christmas, right? And so we're talking about the birth of Christ, because that's what we're celebrating around this time of the year. And the verse that they were really leaning into was, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Amen. Oh my gosh. And as this was like going on this morning when we were listening to this, I just so happened to be like holding my son and like just looking down at him, because he was pastor was talking about, him and his wife have never been able to conceive, and so they've adopted 3 times. And he was talking about the very first time he ever held his first adopted daughter. They were in the room when she was born, and he's just talking about the mental shift that happens with like love when you hold your baby for the very first time. And it's such an indescribable shift that happens immediately. And now he was talking about, he's like, "I love all of you. I love everyone here at the church. But if it was like a choice between 1,000 of you and one of my children, bye. Bye." He's like, and that sounds terrible. And he's like, but that's how I feel. And think about this. God sent his only begotten Son because he loved the world so much, because he loved you so much. He was willing to sacrifice his Son. He was willing to have him be born of woman, and that he would live as a man on earth and then be sacrificed in the most horrific way, because he loved you so much. You with all of your imperfections, with all of your sin, with everything that he loves you. All these things that he knew you would always do, all of these ways he knew you would always turn away from him, but he loves you so much. He doesn't care. He looks past that. He forgives you. I don't know. It really hit me today as I was holding my son, and I was just like, I can't imagine, I can't imagine. And something else that he kind of was bringing to light was the fact that back in those days, right? And this is something that Mary would know at the time. She was probably about 14 to 16. She was a teenager, essentially. So she was very young. Right? And at like 9 months pregnant, she had to hop on a donkey and travel like 90 miles. Okay, this is real. She had to do this to give birth in a manger where sheep were being raised. Okay, sheep were being raised, spotless sheep, perfect sheep, spotless lambs. Right, this was like a farm where they were raising sheep, spotless sheep, for sin sacrifices, to be sacrificed to God, because they had to be spotless lambs. They had to have no blemishes. And when a spotless lamb was born, they would swaddle the lamb. They didn't swaddle babies back in those days. They didn't do that with human babies. They swaddled perfect, spotless lambs that were going to be made for sacrifice. They didn't touch the ground. They picked them up, they wrapped them in a swaddling cloth, and they placed these perfect, spotless lambs in a trough, in a manger, essentially. And so the symbolism here, because they didn't do this with babies. You didn't do this with babies. You didn't swaddle babies, and you didn't place them in a manger. These lambs were put there to be set aside so they wouldn't touch the ground, so they wouldn't, come into contact with anything that would make them blemished or imperfect. They put these sin sacrifices, swaddled in cloth, in a manger after they were born. And that's exactly what happened to Jesus. He was wrapped in swaddling cloth and put in a manger, because he was the Lamb of God, the perfect sacrifice for our sins. Anyways, it was a really good service. Okay. Oh my goodness. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you for your perfect love and your perfect sacrifice, because I could never. I can't imagine. And that's why I am just a mere human, okay? Thank you for your perfect love. All right, let's get into this. Let's play some games. Okay, let me. Sounds like it was good. It was so good. It was so good. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just for funsies. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna drop the link if you feel like checking it out at all. It was very good. I love Pastor Josh. He's very good. That's the full stream. Did they upload the condensed version yet? It doesn't. I don't think they have yet. So I'm just gonna, this is like 3 hours and 41 minutes because it's like a couple back-to-backs. It's the same service over and over. He was live for like a while today. Like I remember logging onto YouTube at nap time being like, they're still live. So they must have done like, usually they do like 2 services on Sunday. I think they were doing multiple ones because it's also like the candlelight service and all that. I'm gonna pop this down. This is it's a very good one. I highly recommend. We love it. Okay. Anyways, okay. So your books, Tales of the Supernatural, from ghouls and ghosts to demons and werewolves and Native American myths and tales. Ooh, cool. Oh, those sound fun. Those sounds like those sound like they're going to be very good reads. This is it, your mom. I've been told so many times that I take things too seriously, so I'm going to really try to loosen up. From now on, I'm going to be more spontaneous, less stuck on rules and recipes. I'm serious. Oh, rethinking this now. Jambet. Jambet. You got this. You can do this. What? What am I missing? That's my net. Okay, well that's fine. I don't need that yet. I don't think I have any money right. Oh no, actually I just sold some stuff before this. So I do have a little bit, not a lot. So let's see, how much do I want to bury in here? I think I'm gonna do I want to do 6,000 bells? Yeah. I think we will. So we'll get that tripled. Excuse me. Well, let's see. Well, it was a Books A Million, and I was rushed out by who I was with because I kept finding stuff. Oh man, where were you at? Sorry, is Books A Million a bookstore, or is that like an event? Does I still have mail? That's interesting. Yeah, that's right. I bought a simple panel. That's right. Oh, how much? Okay, I do have enough money, I think, to buy a couple of customization kits, which I do need. That's a bookstore. Oh, nice. Cool. Is that like a chain bookstore? Is that like a small local bookstore in your area? Oh, I forgot to put this back in my Bible. Bible. We currently have a book that is unfortunately going to get here after Christmas, but it's actually a book about like the true story of Saint Nicholas. So my husband and I, we were feeling kind of convicted. We were pretty convicted actually to discuss the truth about like Santa with our daughter. Because in our house we have this thing where we don't do lies and we don't do secrets. So we say no to lies and secrets, but we say yes to surprises and to pretend. And this is something we've even kind of felt off about even before we came to faith, before he came back to faith, and before I came to faith, is the aspect of like fictional characters and like telling children that they are real when they are not, right? Especially now that we are Christians, and we say, that we believe God is real, even though we cannot prove with any like physical ability that he is, you know what I mean? And so we were feeling really convicted and uncomfortable with the idea of her believing things like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny movie characters are real, and then her finding out that they're not, and her being like, well, what else have you told me is real is not real, right? Because my husband, he said like that was a really big thing for him that kind of turned him into essentially like a prodigal son and kind of pushed him away, was, having this trust with all these different types of things with his parents, and then finding out through means that was not his parents, that all of these things were essentially a big lie, and him starting to question things like his faith, you know what I mean? And so we decided to sit her down, and we decided that we want to keep Christmas, like keep Christ at the center of Christmas, keep it really focused on Jesus and not give him our leftovers after Santa. And so we decided to let her know, that Santa's kind of like pretend. He's not real, but he's based off of a real person. We explained to her who, we were doing this as we were like decorating these little salt dough ornaments that we had made, like last week. So we were all painting them together as a family, and she took it very well. She took it so well. Oh my gosh, it was incredible. But we let her know, that he's based off of a very real person who was a 4th century pastor, a Christian pastor, named Saint Nicholas, who was known to be very, I need to go buy Christmas tickets, known to be very giving. He was very giving with money. He was very giving with gifts. He was very, there we go. All that stuff. And that after he died around December 5th and 6th, because he was such a giving person and known for being very generous, people started giving gifts around December 5th and 6th to kind of honor his memory, like in honor of him. That became like a thing. And that's sort of where the gift giving part of Christmas comes in. And then later on, like years later, I don't remember exactly who the they are, but they decided to kind of add the gift giving. Instead of doing it around December 5th or 6th, they decided to do it around Christmas time to, it was when they were, again, I'm kind of blanking on, but they wanted to move away from the Catholic custom of venerating saints, and sort of just kind of still finding a way to honor Saint Nicholas for the man that he was without venerating him. And so they wanted to kind of put that custom more around the celebration of Christ's birth. And so that's why we give gifts at Christmas. Also, the fact that we give gifts as a way to kind of honor the one true gift that God gave us, which was Jesus. And she took it so well. She was just like, just kind of sitting there, like listening. And we were like, do you have any questions, or are you surprised? And she was like, no. She was like, yeah, that makes sense. So we were like, okay, that's great. And then we also kind of had to explain to her, like, just also so you know, I have no space in my pockets, just so you know, there will be other children who will believe that like Santa Claus is real, okay? And it is not our place to let them know otherwise, okay? Like that's for their mommies and daddies to decide. And so we will play pretend. So like when we go see our family, there might be, another boy there who's a part of I'm not going to say his name, but like he'll be there and he might believe that Santa Claus is real. And so if he says like, are you excited for Santa to come? We can play pretend, and that's okay, And so I think we need to talk with her a little bit more about that, because when we said that, she's like, yeah, but Santa's not real. And we're like, yeah, we know, but some people will believe that, and it's not our place to let them know. That's like for their parents to have that discussion, et cetera, et cetera. And so it was very good. And so we're feeling very good about it. And so anyways, I'm excited for this book to come. As a chain, you think they had the Bible Atlas? I don't know what that is. No, I don't know what that is. What is the Bible Atlas? Didn't they say I had no space in my inventory? I'm confused. Wait, what? Hold on just a minute. Oh, I didn't have enough money because it was like 3,000 something. That's what it was. Okay, well, I guess I need to go make some more money. That's what it was. I see, I'm just over here blabbing and not paying attention. That pool table is super cute. I like that. Thank you, thank you. The full history of the Bible. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that is super cool. That's super cool. Okay, so what do well, first off, I need to go plant my money tree in the money tree nursery. I think I might drop off my cafe stuff because I have a bunch of it in my my inventory right now. And then maybe we'll... Oh, hey, Filbert. What are you doing? He's got a book on bugs. Hi, how are you doing? Let's talk. Another neat day on your mom's house, bucko. Bucko. They had some really nice Bibles too. Ooh, leather-bound ones. Ooh, very fancy. Very fancy. We have, let me go grab it real quick. I want to show you our nice like family Bible that we have. We have this really big one. It's super big. It might get, I'm not sure if the gold will get chroma keyed out. But look how gorgeous this is. It's all gold and black with some like red detailing on it. It's a giant King James. It's got like the gold on the side. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's also massive. Like, look at this thing. It's huge. It's very big. It's so pretty. And it's got a lot of like really awesome illustrations in it too. Let me see if I can find one. It's very nice, very pretty. Let me see. This one, the angel appearing to Balaam. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah. I'm gonna bump the mic a little bit. Sorry if that's loud. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? My main one is a mini one. This is the one that I started reading because it was the only one we had before. My husband and I both each got our own. But it was so cumbersome to like hold and to read that I was like, gosh, I really just need, like, this is gorgeous. I love it. It's so beautiful. You know, the print it's so much bigger. You know, the paper is a lot thicker than like the normal, like really like wafer thin papers of a Bible. And so I love it, but it's very heavy and it makes my hands hurt. So, let me see. I want to find another like nice. There's like a ton of illustrations throughout it, but I'm trying to find one that's like wow. I mean, they're all like wow, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. So we had to get some smaller ones. This one's a pretty cool picture too. Gorgeous. Oh. It fits in your pocket. Oh. I love that. That's so cute. Let me swap this back. I won't forget. Oh, I love it. I was thinking about, because my daughter just started learning like to read and to write and stuff, and she's been really loving it. And I was like, oh, maybe we should get her like a kid's Bible this year. But I was like, you know what? Maybe not quite. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe for Christmas. But I think we might wait maybe like another year until she's like actually like reading, you know? So I think we're gonna wait on that. And then I remember I was raised secular, but my parents, or sorry, not my parents, my grandparents on my mom's mom, I remember I never really realized that they were religious because they never talked to me about it, but I had I had like a precious moments, like the cute little precious moments, like figures and the books and stuff. I had a precious moments, like children's Bible that was like this pearly, kind of like shiny pearly white with like the wafer thin pages and like a couple cute little like precious moments illustrations with like a little pink ribbon in it. And I remember, like, I have really vague memories of like sitting in like the room that they had for us and like kind of looking through it sometimes and just being very confused because no one ever talked to me about the Bible in my family. And again, I didn't really like put it together and realize that they were religious till after they both died. And I was like helping my mom go through their stuff and found like a bunch of Bibles. And I was like, what? And I was asking her, I was like, were they religious? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what? I had no idea. But yeah, I wish I still had that. I have no idea where it is. And I don't want to, I don't know if it's still there in that house or not, but it'd be really cool if it was, because I should see, there's this part of me that's like wrestling. It's like, you should just text your mom and just ask her, Core memory unlocked, yes. I never understood anything about it, but I would just like sometimes look at it and be like, what is going on in this? It's so big. So big. You collect them. You collect little Bibles or just Bibles in general. That's so cool. How many do you have? Or you collect pocket-sized books? But it would be really cool if she still had that. I've actually been, for the last few weeks, pretty much ever since that one night, I think I told you, where I felt compelled to try and call her. Like, I felt like God had put it on my heart, like it was something I needed to do. Like, you need to try and call your mom. She didn't answer, of course, but ever since that week, I've been texting her every Sunday with a link to the service that we watch, and then sometimes just like a little extra something. Just a little extra something, like asking if there's anything I could pray for her about, or just letting her know I love her, or anything like that. I haven't heard anything back, which I'm not surprised about, but I'm gonna keep doing it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep sending her a link to our service and just saying something. So that's what I've been doing. Bibles, you have about 4 to 5? Oh, that's so cool. Do you have a favorite? Which one's your favorite? Clyde. Oh, this is one of the shirts I gave him. And there's another one over there. This is what I was talking about. His house is like super fruity. What's your faith now? I would, if I had to put a label on it, I would say we're probably Protestant. But we just really consider ourselves just followers of Christ. My husband was raised Lutheran / Protestant. But we don't necessarily, you're Baptist. I don't even really know what that means. I'm still very confused about all the denominations and their different beliefs. But one of our friends, we have some friends who are also Christian, and my husband's friend, his name is Isaac. He was also raised Baptist. But yeah, so I guess we're Protestant-ish. We're just really followers of Christ, I guess. He wasn't expecting me. Isn't my place super sweet? I like showing off for folks because of all the neat stuff I got. Clip Clop. He does have a very cute place. I like I think, is that an orange clock or is that like a grapefruit clock? So it looks like a grapefruit, but I think it's supposed to be an orange. It's very cute though. I also like his gumball machine. His table feels too empty to me though. Like, you have a cushion for sitting and nothing on your table. A Baptist is a Protestant Christian known for beliefs in the Bible's authority, Jesus Christ as Savior, and the autonomy of local churches, emphasizing believers' baptism by full immersion as a public symbol of faith, not a requirement for salvation, with traditions emphasizing personal faith, sole competency, and religious liberty, originating from English dissenters in the 17th century. Oh, interesting. Have you been baptized? My husband was baptized as a baby. As far as I know, I wasn't. As far as I know, I wasn't. I know my dad is religious. He is a Seventh-day Adventist. He was raised Seventh-day Adventist. And he grew up in like a Seventh-day Adventist community up in Washington State. And went to like a Seventh-day Adventist school and all that stuff. You have been. And he was baptized. He also got rebaptized right before, because he married us, because we did our wedding in 2020 at his house because it was 2020. So he got baptized again, him and his wife, and then he got his certificate thing to basically be able to do our wedding, to officiate our wedding. You got to choose to be. See, I think that's how it should be. You know, I think I would like to get baptized. I don't know when. I think my husband would also like to be baptized again, since he feels like he's like getting to kind of like choose to come back to faith. You know what I mean? And we want to allow our children to choose that whenever they get old enough to be able to like come to us and say like if that's something that they want to do, instead of just making that choice for them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's a really special, that could be like a very special decision that they get to have some autonomy over whenever they choose to do that. So yeah. How old were you when you got baptized? I'm curious. Someone's moving around a little bit. Hopefully he settles himself. I think he's going through a growth spurt. He feels so big right now. He feels so long compared to me. Like when we're laying next to each other on the couch, he's like almost half of my body now, and he's not even 2. He'll be 2 in February though, at the end of February. So it's just so crazy. Both of my kids are so tall. Like 10, you think? Aw, that's so cool. That's so cool. But yeah, I think I would like to get baptized at some point. I just don't know when. But yeah, we all kind of want to do that. I think my daughter would like to too, because sometimes during the Sunday services before Pastor Josh comes on, when they're like at like after like the music, and then they kind of are like giving some announcements for the church and stuff, they'll show like a couple of baptisms usually, and she gets very excited to see that. So I don't regret it. I do regret the church you picked though. Oh, interesting. Why is that? What am I? No, I need money. I need to drop stuff off. I set up these cute little simple panels back here that are supposed to look like little, obviously, like coffee shop shelves. They're a little bit too repetitive. I need to go back and try to find something else to put on these. Like I want to try and see if I can find one with just a bunch of mugs. So it looks like, you know, there's like coffee beans and bags of coffee, maybe like things you could buy, but then also like a bunch of mugs. And then I want to get more of these kitchen counters and kind of, well, I don't know, I might have these kitchen counters lined up back here, like where they would prepare stuff, and then put like the coffee machines and the stand mixers for the dessert case, and then find some other kind of front desk type area, like where you would come and order, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Very elitist. I'm sorry about that. Like 3-piece suit. Oh, or you ain't nothing. That's crazy. Dang. Yeah, that does sound like a bit much. I'm sorry. Then, do you ever think you would you ever get like rebaptized if you found like a really solid, do you like have a church that you go to right now? I have more corral fencing. I don't think I need it though, but I am gonna drop it for now. Just in case. Actually, maybe I'll put some of these back here. I'm gonna pull this over one. Maybe I'll put like the kitchen. Actually, no. Yep. The kitchen scale. And what else do I have? Mini fridge, dessert case, coffee cup. Did I already drop the espresso machine? I think I did. Yes, I will put that up here. I do not. I don't feel the need for one, as I believe a church is redundant. Yes. I agree. I agree for the most part. I think it would be nice for us to have one to go to eventually, but we're very happy with like Lake Point Online right now, honestly. Just for having young kids, it's a lot more convenient, but we would like to eventually find one. I'm just not sure if we want to do that here, if we want to wait until we kind of figure out where exactly we're potentially relocating to, if that's in a different state or what. So yeah, but we would like to find one eventually. We think it would be nice to kind of get involved with just like community stuff. Got my Bible and prayer and talking to others as I go. Well, that's all you really need. All you really need. Do I wanna... Should I put the dessert case up? For now? Well, not like that. Well, I think... I would want... Ugh, man, I don't like that I can't push it any closer to the fence. Well, I wonder, maybe if I pull those 3 panels over and then I add some corral fencing like that, maybe that would look a little bit better, like line up a little bit better. Maybe we'll try that. We'll see how that looks. I really should get a new bookshelf. Are you running out of space or something? Ooh. Try and push that over from this side. I'm naturally a minimalist, but books are an exception. That's awesome. I love that. How am I gonna... I should just pick these up. Okay, so I gotta pick up the corral fencing now. You got lots of books. I love that. We have a lot of books too. We have too many, honestly. Don't have enough space. We have so many of them packed away right now. Okay, should I? How many? I have one more. Wonder if that's going to be a problem because you can't put stuff so close to it. And now the simple panels are going to be even further away. Let's see, how far can I push it back? A little bit. Okay, so let's see. This one here. Oh, see, but that's where it was. And now it's going to have to be even further. But if I pull... I can't do that. I pick this one up. Can I push it back against it? Do I want it a little bit further forward? Maybe. Like that, maybe? Does that look weird? Then I would only need 2. Then maybe I could pull this over a bit. Maybe push it over and then put something like right here, and then that could look like a little space for you to walk behind. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I don't even have all the stuff I need. Mostly westerns and historical ones, not really any romance ones though. That's okay. That's okay. I read this one. There's like this this little neighborhood near our apartment complex where they have like those little like local library like neighborhood boxes, you know, where people just like come and put books. And every now and then we'll like every couple of weeks we'll go check it out. 'Cause sometimes there will be like kids books or there'll be like adult books. You know, we found all sorts of stuff in there. And I found this like one of those like old like small westerns with like the beautiful like painted covers, you know. What was it called? Oh man, what was it? I never ended up finishing it, but I got like halfway and it was actually pretty good. I want to say it's a name like banjo, you know. It's like a one word name, but it wasn't banjo, but it was something like that. And it was actually really good. It's just like I was getting really into it, but then I like sort of like fell off and just like lost steam and then never picked it back up and put it back in there. And it was in there for a while, but I don't think it's there anymore. It's really good though. But I was like, maybe I should just like it made me think like the next time whenever I finally make it to a thrift store again, I was like, I should just grab an old book like this and just read it. My local library has book sales. There's always at least one gem in there. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah, it was good. I wish I could remember the name of it. Dang it. Maybe the next time. I'm pretty sure it's not in there anymore, but if it is, I'll have to look at the name of it. I'm not totally sold on the panel placement yet, but we will see. It doesn't look terrible, so it doesn't look terrible. Drop. What was this? Coffee cup. Another coffee cup. Wooden clogs. Oh, I think I'll sell those. Though I have tried reading some classics several times and just can't. Have you ever read The Secret Garden? Ooh, The Scarlet Letter. You know, I had to read that in high school. And it was kind of hard to get through at some points, but I actually really liked it. I don't know, like 6 attempts. Oh man. Yeah, I had this really nice, like hardcover copy of The Secret Garden. I don't know that I have it anymore. I think I probably left it when I moved out of my parents' house, and who knows what happened to it now. I tried to read it so many times. I don't know what it was. It was just so sad. It was so sad and depressing. I couldn't do it. I never wanted to get through it. I was just like, this is heartbreaking. Like, I don't want to read this. Yeah. I also had to read Huckleberry Finn in high school. That one was it was really good too. I really liked it. I never read The Great Gatsby, but I want to someday. I want to read that. I want to get like some of those kinds of classics to have just for myself to read through again for my kids. I do have this I'm used to slogging through. I have this really cool box set of, oh gosh, what's his name? You know, the guy who did 1984 and George Orwell, Animal Farm. I haven't read The Great Gatsby, but I really want to. I have a whole box set that we bought at like Costco or something of a bunch of George Orwell books. I've read through 1984. Very good. Very good. That was my first time reading through it. And I started Animal Farm. I got like halfway through, but I haven't finished it. I need to though. And then there's a bunch of others. Like, I can't remember the names of the other ones because I haven't read them, but I have a bunch. So I'm very excited to eventually get through those as well. So yeah. Have you read any Ayn Rand? I love Ayn Rand. The first Ayn Rand book I ever read was The Fountainhead. I read that in high school. My friend at the time, Brandon, he was reading through it. Frost is one of your faves? I have 4. I have 2 copies of The Fountainhead. I have this like really chunky, fat, like soft cover version that was like, it was like it's not my original one, but it's like the original one that I had. It's like the same cover art and stuff. And then when I first got together with my husband, so we got together in November, and then so that first Christmas the next month, he knew I loved it, and I couldn't find my copy of it. Actually, that might be my copy of it. I think I finally like eventually found it. But I couldn't find it, and I was so sad. And so he got me this really beautiful, old, nice hardcover version of the Fountainhead. I was just shocked. I was like, wow, this man, it's a good gift giver. And I love gifts. I love gifts. But yeah, so I have 2 copies of the Fountainhead. I also have Atlas Shrugged, which I need to finish. I got like more than halfway through Atlas Shrugged, but I didn't finish it. And then I have 2 others. There's some smaller ones. Oh gosh, I can't remember what they're called right now. They're in the bedroom, so I can't go look at them. But very good. I love Ayn Rand. I want to read more of her stuff. She definitely has like a type with her books, though. You know, she's got her character types. But I love it. Oh, that's right. I don't have a net. I could probably make one, though. Well, let's just gamble. I have medicine anyway. Okay. I need tree branches. Well, I can go do that dig spot, I guess. Had a copy of The Catcher in the Rye. Oh, I haven't read that either, but I want to. And a copy of Shakespeare's plays. Oh, that would be really cool. But well, what? It's so funny. We were actually, my husband and I, for like a brief second, that came up. Because, okay, so like the way Pastor kind of opened his service today was talking about, he's like, you know, I'm gonna settle a debate about what the greatest love story is, right? And he's like, he basically, like, on the screen behind him, you know, he's like, the greatest love story is not Romeo and Juliet, it is not the Titanic, and it is not the Notebook. You know, and then of course he leads it into the greatest love story is really, you know, God sending his son because he loved the world so much, because he loved us so much. That is truly the greatest story, the greatest sacrifice. Anyways, and so it was funny. Anyways, they are no longer in your collection. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really too bad. Those sound really good. Yeah, I've always wanted to read a bunch of those. I just haven't got around to it though, and don't have them. What are you making, girl? How come you're not wearing the nice coat I gave you? Well, where have you been for the last 10 months? Oh, because of all the time skipping I've done? Oh, man. I've heard about you from the others a few times, but you and I not speaking? Surely it's just a case of bad timing and coincidence and time travel. Right, Pushy? I'm so sorry. Pushy, what is it? You're watching me so intently, it's a bit unnerving. What you doing? Well, you see, I'm working on an illuminated tree. Oh, it's a DIY crafting project, my dear. I'm interested in that. I was daydreaming, you see, and the design came to me. Then, just like that, I made it happen. I know. Why don't you try making an illuminated tree, too? It's really quite exciting, and I'd be more than happy to teach you how. I know all the tricks, Pushy. Please teach me. That's the spirit. Good for you. Good for you. I've written down the recipe, so do please take it with you. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I hope it looks really good. It's a simple project, Pushy. You'll be able to whip it up in no time as long as you have the right materials. As long as they have the right materials. Went to a mall today? You went to a mall today? Tell me about it. Tell me about your trip to the mall. Did you get anything good? Did you see anything fun? We live next to a pretty decent mall that we'll sometimes take the kids to. Oh my gosh, I need so many materials. It better be big. Sometimes we'll do like early mall walking with the kids, like right when they open, you know, and kind of do some laps until one or two of the stores open up, and then we'll leave. But we've done that, not a ton, but a couple of times when we're like, when the weather is really crummy, but we want to get out of the house early in the morning. We got 5,000 miles right now. I didn't, but it was fun walking around. Went to a Spencer's though. That was a shock. Yes. Yeah. I haven't been inside of a Spencer's in quite a few years, but when I used to when me and my friends used to, back in middle and high school, just take the bus for fun. Gosh, that's so crazy. It's like a 40-minute bus ride to the mall. And I would just get on there with my friends and just go. I can't imagine allowing my kids to do that these days anymore. Which is sad. Anyways. Yeah, Spencer's is a little crazy. But yeah. It's a little crazy in there. They just sell stuff in the, I know, yeah, it's wild. I remember like when we would go there was like minors and stuff, you know, and we'd be like, oh my gosh. And you like as a minor, you get in trouble too. They're like, hey, like you guys, you can't be there. Like there's like some stuff like you can look at, but there's definitely sections where they have to like kind of watch you and police you and be like, you gotta get out of there. You can't be there. Oh, Red's here. Oh man, this is so much nicer just being able to run up and down here with the ramps. Let's see. Wait, I don't have any money. I don't have money to spend on fake paintings. I need to be shaking. Oh, frick. Can we run into Red's boat in time? I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was stressful. Gosh, it's so dark in here. Well, if it isn't my favorite cousin, glad to have you back aboard. Jolly Red's treasure trawler. Oh, store policy. I know it. You know it. We have a limit of 1 art piece per customer per day. Choose wisely. Well, I'm not going... Oh, I really like the look of this painting. I want it in my house, regardless of whether or not it's real. Oh, I cannot afford that. I cannot. I'm so sorry. No thanks. The first thing we were told as soon as we walked in was the farther back you go, the weirder it gets, and they weren't lying. Yeah, it's crazy. And what's even more crazy to me is like, so like the one, because we have a Spencer's here at our mall too, and it's upstairs with the food court stuff. Like when you go up the escalator, it's literally the first store right there. So like literally all the families going up to the food court on the escalators, and also by the escalators, like right in between the two escalators, that's where they do all the seasonal stuff. So that's like where Santa will be. That's where like the Easter Bunny will be. And when they don't have like the seasonal stuff, they have like an ice cream truck food cart type thing in there, like right there. And so when you go up the escalator, Spencer's is right there, and right outside, like all around the doors and stuff, there's like Hello Kitty stuff. So it looks like kind of cutesy and inviting, and kids are going to walk by it and see it and be like, I want to go in there. You know, it's just super weird to me. It's just super weird to me. It didn't used to be, but like as I'm older now, I have my own kids. I kind of, you know, I see the scales have fallen from my eyes with a lot of things in so many different ways. It's very, yeah. Ours was right at the entrance. Very goth though. Yeah, they do have a lot of those kinds of vibes. There's a lot of like BDSM stuff too, which, you know, whatever, I guess. But I just feel like, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not whatever, you know? I mean, I don't care what you're into. But I do care when you advertise it with like Hello Kitty, with things that are clearly gonna pull in little eyes also. Like that's what I don't like about it. You know what I mean? That's just wrong to me. It's wrong to me. I would not let kids around it. I know, right? I know. It just feels like the marketing is interesting. The dichotomy of the stuff that they have, you know? The dichotomy of it all. Not when they were straight up selling silicone sculptures in the back. Yeah, and like it's like the one here, it's like there's not even like a back and a front. It's like there's like a bunch of like the cute little like backpacks, you know, you'll have like Gur backpacks and Hello Kitty backpacks and all these like little trinkets and like stupid stuff. And then it's like literally right here by like the front desk. It's like that whole section, but it's right there. It's like there's no walls, there's no like nothing blocking it. You can be standing right here and looking at like lingerie and like, you know, there's pictures. There's like women sitting there, sitting seductively in this like sexy nurse outfit or this like red lingerie, you know, bustier. And then there's just all the things. They're just right there. You know, it's like, bro, it's kind of wild and crazy. None of that stuff never used to bother me, but it bothers me a lot, especially since having children, you know? I don't like it. It gives me the willies. It makes me uncomfortable. Gotta protect the children. There was also a surprising amount of werewolf merch. Huh. Interesting. I'm not into like book talk, you know, I know that's like a thing or whatever. You know, all like the dark fantasy, dark romantasy as I've seen in some like shorts and reels. Whoops. But my husband, he's actually the one who had told me about this. This was like maybe like last month or a couple weeks ago or something. But I guess he had heard it like discussed on some podcast he was listening to. But how there's like this, you know how like basically ever since 50 Shades of Grey, the dark romantasy type genre has gotten progressively more like aggro and like grapey, if you know what I mean. And I guess like the like big thing, like the big popular series right now, I don't know what it's called, but essentially the like trope is like centaur men, you know. It's essentially just bestiality, like legit, just like straight up bestiality. I was just like, that's just so crazy, you know. It's wild and crazy how these things kind of just slip their way into the mainstream little by little. And it's like, it's just funny how some people can like justify it in their heads. They're like, what? But like, it's like the top part is like a man, you know, but it's like, yeah, but the rest of it is not, it's not a man. It's not a man. It's not. That's like, it's an animal. The bottom part is an animal. It's essentially a demon because it's, you know, anyways, it's just kind of funny. They're like, no, he's got like a man half. It's like, no, baby, I'm sorry. You're fantasizing about an animal. Bottom half, you know? That part's not man. That's not what you're picturing in your head. That's not what's described in that book. No. I don't read stuff like that. I'm mostly interested in history and stuff. But yeah, I read one book like that ever, and I didn't know it was that. So I did the thing you're not supposed to do, and I judged a book on its cover. We were at like a Fred Meyer or something, like an Absco store, you know? And we were kind of back in like the back section where they have like the books and like the seasonal, it was like summertime stuff. And I saw this like black book with like this like purple detailing and this like black rose. And it was like very like goth theme to me. And like when I read the back cover, it just seemed like obviously it was going to be some sort of like a romance book, right? But I didn't realize it was going to be like a smut book. I was just like, ooh, I was like, this is going to be kind of fun. It's going to be like some dark, you know, like I like dark, vampy stuff, you know? I was like, well, this will be fun. I haven't read anything like this in a really long time. I haven't read anything like that ever. But again, I didn't realize, I didn't like pick it up and look through any of it. I just kind of read the back and I was like, oh, it's pretty. I think this will be kind of fun. And then I took it home and I started reading it. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, listen, it was good, but, it was just people, by the way. He was just a man, but man was, anyways, it was good, but, I'm not gonna continue with it. It was a whoopsie, it was a one-time funsy, and then I'm gonna get rid of it. Especially now that I've come to faith. That was before all that, and I'm like, ooh, I should not have that. I'm feeling convicted to get rid of the one smut book that I own. I really like fantasy stuff. I'm really into, like, I love like fantastical worlds. I love things with elves. I love things with dragons. I love things with magic. Even though that's, you know, it's a big no-no. But I love, like, oh gosh, you know what series I've really been wanting to read again? I used to have like the full series. It's just like maybe like, I think it's like 3 or 4 books. You know, the Aragon series? I loved those books and I've been really wanting to read through those again. I love that kind of fantasy, like really, like, you know, like dark fantasy, but not like dark sexual fantasy. Just like really intense worlds, like really good world building. Oh, Aragon was so good with that. I don't have many, but what I do have is magic, yes. I love Harry Potter, okay? I love Harry Potter. I've read through, I love me some Harry Potter, okay? Most of my books are about World War II. Ooh, interesting. You really like World War II? It's so funny you say that. So Pastor Josh Howerton, he's like a big like world, like he's a really big, like he talks about in a lot of his sermons. He loves like war books. Like he's like a war history buff guy. My husband, that's so funny. He was actually telling me he was reading about World War II. Like, was that today or yesterday? He was just like, he's on his phone. I was like, what are you reading? He's like, it's just about like World War II. And I was like, oh, okay. Sure. Do. I think my dad really likes history stuff too. Maybe that's just a guy thing. Not just a guy thing, but you know, like in general. But yeah, my favorite genre is like fantasy type stuff. I also like mystery type stuff, I guess. You know what series I really loved growing up? This is more like a young adult type series, but the series of Unfortunate Events books. Oh, I loved those. I actually read through, I don't have them all. I have 1 through 11. I believe there's 13. So I need to get the last 2 whenever we go back to like a Powell's bookstore. But I've read them all out loud to my daughter, and we had a lot of fun doing that for quite a few weeks. Specifically, mostly the Pacific Theater. Tell me about the Pacific Theater. I know nothing. I know nothing about that. I gotta fix this. Whenever who moved here moved in, it got rid of the pathing here at the top. I'm just now realizing it too. Oh god, I still need to make a dang net. I need sticks, that's right. God, I've been yapping a lot so far. I'm just realizing I haven't done very much because I've had a lot to say tonight. Oh gosh, you're home. Marshall's home. We get to look at Marshall's house. I love his house. I need to fix his outside though, because that's not Marshall. That was Apple. It was America versus Japan. Oh, hey. He's got a girl over. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Maple. Aw, Marshall and Maple. Look at his house, though. How nice is his house? I love his setup. It's so cute. I really want that coffee sign for my cafe. I need the cream and sugar. I do need that. Oh, I love that clock. I need the coffee. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just got in your way. I am a third wheel right now. I'm so sorry. Look, they're trying to be so polite. Hello. All right, let's get the party started. Your mom and Mabel in the house. Let's talk. You should hear the sweet sounds I can produce with an upright piano. What? Right now? I already played today, so I can't again for a while. That's so funny. It was... Or like... Who... That's a bit much. That should explain how bad it was. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you know what is a very, very good book? I'm gonna have to... I remember the name of the book, but I don't remember who wrote it, so let me look it up first. I used to listen to a lot of Jordan Peterson. A few years ago, like in like 2019, 2020, 2021, my husband and I, we both listened to a lot of Jordan Peterson. I love Jordan Peterson, although I haven't really been following him as much. I know he's like very sick right now and he's been like not doing so good. So that's not good, but he recommended this book called Ordinary Men. Ordinary Men. Oops, that was not. That was not the right one. Ordinary Men primarily refers to... yes. It's very good. Ooh, spam detected. So Ordinary Men is this really good book. Really good, very crazy book. So I'm just going to read like what the AI overview says right here. Ordinary Men primarily refers to the highly influential 1992 book by American historian Christopher R. Browning titled Ordinary Men, Reserve Police Battalion 101 and the Final Solution in Poland. So essentially... So, I'll just keep reading. The book is a work of nonfiction and a fundamental work on Holocaust history that explores how a unit of average, middle-aged, working-class German men became the perpetrators of mass murder during the Holocaust. So essentially, it goes through the history of the Reserve Police Battalion 101. RPB 101 was like this group of men who, as the war was progressing, they were regular police officers, just regular guys who got enlisted. And they go from just being like regular, just a regular policeman doing regular things to describing taking pregnant women, children, just, taking them outside, having them stripped naked in front of death pits and shooting them in the back of the head, and how they got from like point A to point B. And it's very crazy. It's very crazy. But it's a very interesting read and a very interesting kind of look into like the psychological shift that like all these things that, they had to all these mental gymnastics that they had to do to kind of like make these justifications in their head at the time. Very good book. Very good book. During the brutal Battle of Tarawa in November 1943, approximately 1,009 U.S. Marines were killed, with total U.S. casualties killed, wounded, missing exceeding 3,000 in just 76 hours of fighting, making it one of World War II's bloodiest battles for its scale and ferocity. During the Battle of Iwo Jima, February through March 1945, roughly 6,000 to 7,000 U.S. Marines died, with total American casualties killed, wounded, missing exceeding 26,000, and they did war crimes that made Canada seem like saints. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. I think you would like this book. I think you would like it. I wonder if I can find like a link to it on like Amazon or something. Hold on. I'm just sharing all the links today. Let me see. Oh, there it is. It's $11.80. Yeah, this is the one that I have. Where's the... There it is. Floppy link. If you're interested, it's very good. I would highly recommend it as someone who loves like history stuff. Very, very good. Very, very good. It was definitely one of those books that like really kind of you come away reading it like a different person. You're like, oh, crazy. Oh, man, the same thing happened here. I gotta fix this. It's just crazy. It's like, you know, all those people who are like, I could never do that. It's like, you have no idea what you're actually capable of when you're put in those situations. You know, all those people are like, I could never kill someone. Listen, I probably could. I mean, I'm very small, but if someone ever like hurt my children, I could probably kill someone. Maybe I shouldn't say that. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. A lot of people will say, oh, I could never do anything that crazy. It's like, you actually don't know what you're capable of. You're highly open to many things. We're all with the right person, the right circumstances. You have no idea what you would actually do. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say it. Unit 731 was nightmare fuel. Interesting. Oh, why do you look so... Oh, no, you are not moving. Can we talk, your mom? I've been thinking maybe I should move and try living elsewhere. I'm sorry. No. I've had fun living here, but I've been itching to make a change. No. No. I'm sorry. You don't get to leave my island. Not yet. You have to stay here. You're too good. I love you. The Pacific Theater of World War II was the vast area of the Pacific Ocean, East, Southeast Asia, and Oceania, where the Allies, primarily US, Britain, and China, Australia, fought Imperial Japan from 1941 to 1945, starting with Japan's surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, characterized by brutal island-hopping campaigns. Guadalcanal, Iwo Jima, Okinawa, and massive naval battles, ultimately ending with atomic bombings and Japan's surrender, concluding the world's largest theater of war. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. It's crazy. History is wild. People are wild. People are crazy. People are crazy. And yet God loves us so much. That's even more wild. That's even more wild when you really think about it. That. All the horrible things people do, all the horrible things we think. And yet he still did such a wonderful thing. Fish! We be fishing. Maybe we'll catch some more fish. I finally, so was it yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. When I got all those new followers, just very, anyways. Someone was telling me how there's going to be some new big update in like 2 weeks. And so I looked it up. Apparently there's going to be a whole hotel right here. Like Captain is basically going to get pushed over and there's going to be a whole freaking hotel right there, that we're going to get to like decorate, and people will come to our island and we'll be able to do basically like daily quests where you make like DIY projects that Captain will like send out to attract more people. It's going to be fun. And there's going to be some other like quality of life updates and stuff. It's a pretty big update. I didn't finish the video, but there's definitely going to be a lot of stuff. Oh my goodness. Hello. Whoa. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Crash Trays. Welcome in, everyone. It's our moment. How are you all doing? Okay. So Schlacka just rated with 15. Oh my gosh, this is fun and overwhelming. Wow. Hello. How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness. Hello. How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. We are just doing a little bit of island redesigning. We actually really need to be getting some money right now. We're very poor. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? Sorry. Oh my god. Almost at 100. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, wow. It's our moment. You guys are so sweet. Welcome in, everyone. Pocket, we have so many new friends. Check this out. This song is so peak. Yeah, so peak after the 15th, 16th, 20th, 25th. You know what I mean? Oh, hello. My babysitter, Schlacka, left me behind, but I'm here now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your mom's house. We're just out here doing a little bit of island redesign, trying to make some money. We're very poor. I was just talking about I just found out last night about the new update that's coming because I actually am an IRL mom. By the way, I'm actually a mom, so I do have my baby monitor here to keep an eye on my little guy. If he wakes up, I will need to step away and go put him back down, and I'll try to be as quick as I can so we can get back into some gameplay. So I have 2 kids, and so I literally just found out about the update last night from someone who came into chat, and then I looked up the video. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I had no idea. That there was anything new coming. I was like shocked. So that's gonna be really nice. Very exciting. But yes. Hello everyone. It is gonna be super fun. I'm very excited. I can't remember if I've done any of the happy home design stuff on this island. This is like my 3rd island, so yeah. Oh my god, no worries, Queen. You're so good. Best mom alert. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. I don't have this game. I'm so excited to have another person to watch who plays. You haven't played this? Oh, it's so much fun. I play this on my original Switch. I'm not bougie enough to be playing this on Switch 2. So we playing on the original Switch here, baby. God, I really need a net. I've been yapping so much. I've been so distracted. Oh, hello. Hello, Bella. I got a stain on my fave outfit. Your mom, what do you do when things are just the worst? Well, this is what I do. Some folks call it pouting, but I say it's me telling the world to quit being mean. Anywho, using aggravation can definitely make you feel better. See? I'm all good now. That's funny. That's pretty good. You're welcome for that, Pocket. Pocket, what did you do? Pocket, you crazy. What you doing, Pocket? Oh my god, Bella. She's so cute. She's actually pretty new. She just moved in not too long ago. It's our moment. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome. Schlacka. Love it. Here, we're gonna do... Give me one sec. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I need to spell this right. Hopefully that works. There we go, a little shout out. Thank you very much, Schlacka. I appreciate it, everyone. I got you distracted with talking most... Oh, yes, you did. Yep. Yes, Pocket. Pocket is a regular here, Pocket Wolf. We talk all the time, and he's been getting me to blab so much. I've been, like, very distracted. We've made very little progress, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. We're here to hang out. We're here to have fun. Yes. Only 2 more follows until 100. That's wild. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you so much. You're very welcome here at your mom's house. All right. Thank you very much. We gotta hit some rocks. We haven't hit our money rock today yet, so. Well, Shlaka, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. I totally get that. Thank you so much. I will go ahead. I will do my best to give everyone a follow back once I get off stream. Probably tomorrow, because after I get off, I will be going to bed. Because my children wake up very early, but I can go back and try and get everyone back. I'll do my best. But thank you. Welcome. Oh, Filbert. He's so cute. Look at him just wandering over there at our little farm. I love it. I love it when they wear the little beanie hats when it's cold outside. It's so cute. I've been trying to give everyone, well, not everyone, but my favorites, like cute little winter sweaters, and they're like, they never wear them. I wish they would patch that. It's like if I'm giving them clothes, I want them to wear that the majority of the time. Please and thank you. Please and thank you very much. Oh, my pockets are full, dang it. Gonna drop it. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome in, everyone. I appreciate it. We need to go sell some stuff. Let's get our fossils assessed first, and then we will go sell all the leftovers. Well, all the leftovers. Shh, this is totally not Indigo 1987. Indigo. A little undercover follow. Oh dear, pardon me. Oh dear. You can assess some fossils, please. Oh, quite a few things. Gosh, that song is just... That section of that song is just on repeat in my head now. What? No! Of course it's you, Indy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, guys, it's Undergoo. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I was not paying attention. Do I actually have anything to donate? No, I don't. God, I must be so close to finishing that. I wonder what I need. Don't worry, I've also got it stuck in my head now. Oh my goodness, I know, right? That was wild, you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, look at them, little besties. They're like matchy-matchy with their coats. How cute is that? So cute. Okay, we've got some selling to do. Well, what are you guys all doing for Christmas? Christmas is coming up just a couple of days. Are you excited? Tell me about your Christmas plans. It's like I'm seeing us all already. Serious question, when will Nintendo announce? Oh my gosh, I know. I know. See, it's like I want them to and then I don't because I don't have a Switch 2, you know? So it's like, if they announce it, I'm just going to be sad. And then I'm going to have to... We're going to have to... My husband and I will just have to figure it out. You know what I mean? Because I know as soon... Well, here's the thing. I know as soon as they do announce a new Animal Crossing, we'll be like, well, I mean, I guess we can find it in the budget, you know? But hopefully soon-ish. Hopefully soon-ish. That would be nice. I'm really hoping... Hold on. What's your favorite cartoon your kiddos watch? Or a least annoying cartoon? Oh gosh, honestly, easy, Bluey. Bluey. Like, it's so good. It's so good. There are so many episodes of Bluey that just hit me right in my heart, right? That make me like tear up. I'm not even kidding. So many of them. It's unreasonable. I'm excited for Christmas. It's been 4 years since I've been home for Christmas, and I'll be there this year. Aw, where are you going home for Christmas? That's so exciting. You got a Switch 2 just for a new AC, and they only made the 3.0 update. Oh yeah, but I'm sure they will soon-ish. At least in the next like 2 years, I bet is all we need to do for yeah. I'm sure sometime in the next 2 years we'll get an announcement. Bluey is it's so good. It's so good. And they both love it. My son especially, he's my youngest. He loves Bluey and Bingo. He calls like everything Bingo. He has like a Bluey and a Bingo plushie, like the Ty Beanie Baby plushies, you know? And he like, Bingo's his favorite, and he always like rubs on the little tag. It's so cute. But those are like his favorite little babies that he carries around. He loves Bandit too. We have because my daughter really loves Bluey too, so she has like a Bluey like playhouse with a bunch of little figurines, and he loves like the Bandit figurine. It's very cute. Also for Christmas we're opening presents, and then my sister's dad leaves with the littles, so it's just me and my mom. Aw, thank God. Yes, oh my God, Bluey, it's so good. So glad I'm gonna be home for Christmas this year. It's so nice. Aw, that's so sweet. Do you live pretty far? Pretty far? Or is it pretty close? Hopefully I didn't just accidentally sell anything that I didn't want to without realizing it. Please come again. Well, that's a decent chunk of change. There's not really anything in here I want. I would love a different colorway of this tent because I already have this one. But maybe we could buy a net now. For Christmas this year, we will just be, so Christmas morning, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do like, we have like one of the little Christmas pickle ornaments. And so my husband he'll hide the pickle in the tree, the kids will find it. And then we have like a pre-picked present. That's like a family present. It's like a, you know, the game Cornhole. Basically, it's like a portable version of that where you can kind of like easily set it up and pack it away, that we're gonna open up on Christmas Eve morning, because Christmas Eve night after nap time we're going over to some of my families and doing like dinner with all of them and doing presents, and then we'll be home for Christmas Day. So that'll be really nice. We like to just stay home on Christmas Day instead of like rushing around to see family. We want to be here for Christmas. It's our Christmas, okay? We'll see you guys on Christmas Eve or after Christmas, but we are doing Christmas Day at home with our family and our traditions. So that's what we're doing this year. I usually live in Arizona, which was a... Thank you so much. Shalaka fan account. Oh my goodness. You guys are so sweet. Well, congrats everyone. We did it. Thank you so much. I usually live in Arizona, which was across the country, but I recently moved back in. Oh, interesting. Nice. Hiding the pickle is fun. It is very fun. It's something my husband did. We didn't do that. For my family, we didn't have anything like that. We did open like Christmas jammies, and we got to pick one present on Christmas Eve. But they did like the whole 100 followers. I totally didn't dig through my passwords to recover this account. Oh, thank you. Well, my goodness, you guys, you're working so hard, and you just met me. My heart. I don't even have the words. I'm tripping over my tongue. Thank you so much. But no, it's been a really fun little thing. We started, I think, last year. We did it with my daughter because my son was too little to do Christmas. He was like, what, 10 months old last year, because his birthday's in February. But he's definitely a lot more cognizant and aware this year. So I think he's actually going to really enjoy Christmas this year. So that's going to be really fun and exciting. Although he has been destroying the tree. We had to do like the plastic Christmas ornaments set that we have because I don't even think I bought a net. I'm just yapping right now. My daughter, she was never really crazy with the tree, you know, like she liked to look at it, but she didn't go like crazy ripping the ornaments and stuff off. He's just like a little whirlwind. It's insane. He's like, we have these foam swords, you know, that he likes to play with. He'll just like shove it in the tree, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? He'll just throw stuff at the tree. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Why? It's very funny. But also a little annoying. A little bit annoying. But that's fine. It's fine. he's exploring, so. Anyways, okay, we have a net now. I don't have to be afraid to shake trees. I don't have any trees down here, though. Oh, they're just palling around right now. That's so cute. I love that. All right, let's see what we can find. So we started this island, when was it? I believe it was in the spring. I think it was around my birthday in April. But then I took like 5 months off playing other games and stuff and all that. And we just kind of came back to this a couple of weeks ago and really started putting in some work on it. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Kind of coming back to it. I've been really enjoying it. I do have an active Pokemon Shield and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity playthrough going right now, but I haven't done those in quite a few days because I've just been really enjoying hanging out and like redecorating the islands. So I'm sure we'll get back to those eventually. I just don't know when. It's definitely been quite a couple of weeks since I did Pokemon Shield, so I feel like I'm starting to run out of steam on that, but I definitely want to get back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity because that's a really fun game, and I never actually finished it, so. Whoops. What's this? Metronome? Oh, I'll probably sell that. Are you making anything in here? This is Gary's house. Oh, she's wearing the mom's apron. I love that. That's so perfect for her. I'm so glad she's actually wearing it. I love this little clay set right here. It's so cute. I love Carrie. She's such a vibe. Please warm up in here while it's all snowy out there, little one. I stopped by for a chat. I love writing tools. Just looking at them on the shelf in this store gets me dreaming up things to write. The latest writing tools come with all kinds of features, so there's bound to be one for just about anyone. For me, there was that one special pencil, the one that made me care about what I use to write with. The softness of the graphite in the pencil made writing feel so good, little one. It was inspiring. Aw, that's fun. I love her little setup here. I feel like she has so much stuff in her space compared to some people. Her house actually feels like someone who has like a child who's really just trying to cram everything into a tiny space. I love her. I love her. She's wonderful. She's very cute. She is a vibe. But I definitely need to get more. I want to get like a bunch of toys, like a trike, and make it look like, you know, a bunch of like a messy kind of like house where there's young children and they leave their stuff outside. I need to do that. I need to make some stuff. I need to buy some stuff. We need money for so many things right now. Did I shake this tree? I totally did. Okay, I already shook that tree. I do remember that. Wow, it's a snowflake. Let's see, did I already pick up my bottle today? I don't think I have. I think we're gonna run along the beach and see what we can find. Oh, sorry, fish. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I didn't finish my stones. I was getting distracted. Well, just a heads up for everyone. It is about 10:05 p.m. for me. I am West Coast, so we are Pacific Standard Time here at Your Mom's House. So it's about 10:05 for me because I do have very small children who have been waking up extra early these days. Oh my gosh. They've been waking up at like 4, not like 4 o'clock, but like between 4:40 and like 5:36. Where we used to wake up at like 6:30, sometimes even 7. So I have been extra exhausted these days. I usually stream anywhere between like 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then I usually go until about 10:45 or 11. Just kind of depends, because my start time is completely dependent on what time the kids go to sleep, and then also how long my son stays down. He hasn't woken up yet. So he'll either maybe wake up once, maybe twice if he's like really, really fussy, teething, very sensitive or sick. Then he might wake up like 1 to 2 times during a stream. It usually takes about, I don't know, anywhere between like 15, 20, sometimes 30, 40 minutes on a really bad, that was a whoopsie, to get him back down. But usually it's between like 10 to 20 minutes to get him back down if I have to take a break. There we go. But I usually stop around 10:45 or 11, so I can't stream for very long because they have priorities, but I do my best. And my streaming schedule at night has been kind of all over the place. I just kind of, if I'm gonna stream, it's gonna be at night. And I do, you know, it's kind of sporadic and chaotic right now, so nothing really set in stone. Don't believe what I have written because I have not edited it in a while on my page, so I need to do that. There's Filbert. Let's say hi to Filbert. I want to make ice cream. I'll put a tub of sour cream in the snow overnight and blam! It'll be a flavor nobody can ever forget. That's disgusting. You see that? There's a tree all dressed up for Toy Day. Man, that gets me so excited. I didn't even know that trees could dress themselves. I learned something new this year, bucko. Oh, it's Clyde. Clyde is our newest resident. Oh my gosh, he pulled out a phone. Look at him. He lives on our farm. Hi. Hi, Clyde. Snow just makes stuff taste good. Like tomato bisque. It's even gooder stirred up with snow. Tomorrow's finally Toy Day because we've been time skipping. Oops. I feel like I've been waiting a whole week for this clip clop. I got presents to exchange and everything. This is going to be the best Toy Day ever. Oh, they're talking. What are you talking about? Bella, my goal is to be, you know, a multifaceted pop star. A munchy-faceted what now? I want to be someone who has, you know, a bunch of different skills. What kind of skills should I learn, your mom? Definitely survival skills. I mean, okay. Yeah, maybe I could do some survival stuff. I could do songs about, I don't know, farming or compost heaps or hand-to-hand combat. Filbert, wow, real good ideas, bucko. Compost heaps would be way useful if zombies attack the island. Zombies? But why would compost... You know what? Maybe I don't need any survival skills. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, Clyde said hi to Bella. I love that for them. Okay, how much stuff do I have? I need a couple more things before we go sell. New standard umbrella stand. Oh, okay, sweet. I wonder what that looks like. Let us see. Oh, that's actually really... All I need is iron nuggets, too. That's super cute. I wonder if we can customize that. Let's go try. Let's go make one. So up here, I'm sort of gathering a bunch of stuff to do a little outdoor cafe. I don't have very much stuff for it right now, but how cute are these simple panels with the like little coffee beans and bags of coffee? I'm still trying to figure out exactly how many I want to have. I have 3 for right now, but I might end up trying to make this one into something else. I would like to find a design that has a bunch of mugs and coffee cups on it. That looks like a shelf that they would pull a bunch of mugs off of to put behind like a counter. I also need to find like a really nice kind of counter where you would order at. I don't have anything like that right now, but we're just sort of kind of gathering some stuff to make it happen. Let's see, we do want to craft something. That's so cute. Oops, nope. I'm all done. I wish you could go into customization from that menu instead of having to back out and then re-engage. There are so many little quality of life things like that that I feel like could have been added in like any time in the last 5 years. It's kind of crazy that there are so many little quality of life things that we still don't have. Oh, those are cute. Favorite umbrella? Oh my goodness. Those are so cute. Oh. Let's see, do I have any good custom designs for that? Little mushrooms. Oh, it looks kind of weird though. Let's see, I have like these ones, but it doesn't look very good all squished up like that. I'll go with one of these. I really like this one. The dots is very cute. I like that you can pick a favorite umbrella. I really like this one, that umbrella. It's kind of cute too. Yeah. I think I like this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Gosh, it takes 4 kits though. Oh no, just kidding. I don't need to customize anymore. Just kidding. Actually, that would be kind of cute for the cafe. You know, in like some of those Japanese and Asian stores, they're very big on like, if you're gonna go out in the rain, you need to use an umbrella because it's very disrespectful to come into an establishment and get it all wet. And so they all have those like those umbrella stands outside. But also, there's like a very big problem of them getting stolen all the time. So I don't know. Maybe that could be kind of fun to add to the cafe. So we're gonna plop that down there for right now. That is not going to be its permanent location. But again, we're just sort of gathering a bunch of stuff for the cafe. Is that gonna fall down the waterfall? Yes, it is. I'm gonna catch this fish. Nope, that's the wrong spot. I need to go somewhere else. Oop. Wow, that was fast. Oh, we got a tire. Give me 1 sec. I gotta check something real quick. Come on. All right, thank you very much. Okay, well done. Well, we got a tire. So, I'm gonna catch a snowflake. We're just gonna... Oh, just kidding. We're not gonna catch a snowflake. We couldn't catch a butterfly, though. We're gonna fill up our inventory. We'll go sell some stuff and then kind of reconvene, see how much money we get. Oh my gosh, earlier when I was playing, I had my game kind of running in the background since last night when I turned it on this morning during nap time. And in the location I was kind of by my farm, and there was, you know, like the dung beetles, they'll push around the snowballs. Well, in the game, for as long as the game had been running in the background, when I had come back, because it had been hours, the dung beetle that was like zoned in right behind me had been pushing it for so long that the snowball was huge. It was literally as big as my character. It was massive. I was like, oh my gosh. I had never seen that before. It was just really funny. Did I already shake these trees? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think I did. Just to be sure. There's a snowflake. Oh, frick. I lost it. I lost it. Oh, I haven't hit these rocks yet. Oh, frickin' frick. There we go. Oops. That's the wrong spot. We're trying to fill in the hole. Let's take a new one. Ooh, we got some gold. Lovely. Am I gonna have to... okay, so let's see. So I do have clay. I have rock. Okay, perfect. We'll be able to pick it all up. Oops. Okay, it's not what I was trying to do. You know what game I've been kind of curious about? So I haven't played this in a really long time, but I used to play a lot of The Sims 4, not on stream, just like in my own personal time. But I've been really curious about that Sims like the Inzoi game. I've recently, oh my gosh, she's doing some like stretching just out in the middle of the snow. I've had some Inzoi / Sims 4 streamers popping up on my YouTube recently that have got me kind of curious. Like I remember hearing about it when it first came out and being like, ooh, it's like The Sims 4 with mods. It's like how I play it with mods. It looks beautiful, gorgeous. But I never got around to buying it. So I've been seeing it kind of popping up on my feed again lately, and I'm like, I've been kind of wanting to play a game like that. And so I don't know, I might look into potentially in the future maybe playing some Inzoi and checking it out. Dum dum dum. I want to sell. Let's see, do I want to sell my iron? Or yeah, I definitely want to sell that. Should I sell my weeds? I might keep those. Apollo's here. 19,000, that's not great, but hey, what's up? Well, now your mom. Been a while since we had us a chinwag. You been avoiding me? Thought maybe it was something I'd done. I know I forgot my bath near about when we last spoke. Well, don't you worry. I'm on the straight and narrow now. I'm squeaky clean, even behind the ears. You don't have ears. Whew, glad I cleared that up for you. See you around. You don't have ears. You do have ear holes. Or something. You're a bird, so I don't know. But you don't have ears, so... Strange, Apollo. All right, so we've got 53,000. Let me think. You know, I had an idea last night after I got off stream about potentially, gosh, look at all those. Oh, we got some orange ones. We finally got some orange ones. Potentially completely redoing this area. Which, you know what? Once we get the Rossetti thing where you can kind of like have him clear out an area for you in the update, that maybe we'll wait until then. But I was thinking like this park is kind of cute. You know, I like it. It's kind of cute, but it's also kind of like basic. I feel like no one is ever over here. No one ever comes to this park. I never really see anyone in this area. And so I was thinking about maybe raising it up 2 levels. So it's like, you know, the 3rd story, and then making it like a little neighborhood that kind of leads into a sort of shopping district. You know? I don't know. It's just a thought I had. Like I was thinking about potentially leaving the squirrels here because I like that the 2 squirrels live right next to each other. I think it's kind of cute. And, you know, Marshall and Filbert do hang out over here. Sometimes other animals will be walking over here. I think it's nice for now. I'll probably change it eventually, but I think I do want to do like an elevated neighborhood, but keep like the vibe of it. Like I like that over here feels a little bit more modernized. Although when you do go up here to Jambette's house, it's a little more kind of rural feeling, which I feel like, you know, Jambette, I don't know that she would live somewhere more rural. I feel like she's a modern lady. She'd probably want to live somewhere a little bit more updated. And I think having her, like, she's already pretty close to the Able sisters, but having her somewhere that feels just a little bit more like, you know what I mean? So I've been thinking about doing that. I just don't know exactly how I want to go about it yet. Blanche too. I think eventually I do kind of, I think I do want to say goodbye to Blanche. Blanche. We'll probably swap her out. I don't know exactly for who yet. Maybe Meringue. But I think her time on the island is coming to an end soon. So, yeah. Yeah, just something I've been thinking about as far as the direction for our island. And I think for this little area, I'm going to keep, like, I do like this really cute pathing. I think we're going to keep Carrie here. I might even kind of, well, I don't know. I could use her space a little bit better, but I do want to keep Carrie here. We'll put someone else here. Eventually, maybe Meringue, but then maybe moving someone else in there. I just don't know who yet. I was also thinking about, here, let me run over to where Bella lives. Actually, I can go this way. I forgot that I connected them with land bridges. So we're going to run over to where Bella's living right now. Eventually, these will be proper bridges. I'm just too poor right now, okay? And then, yeah, Tipper is just living over here kind of randomly. I was also thinking about expanding this 3rd level to have 2 different homes up there and just making, like, pulling it out, using this space a little bit better. And having it be, like, a little upper neighborhood that kind of sits over the cafe. And then eventually, somewhere over here, we will move the tea shop that will be like the cafe's competitor, right? And we'll kind of see like where they hang out more. But yeah. And then, actually, I'm having a thought right now. I'm kind of trying to decide something. So this is where we have our campsite. And I love, this is so convenient and so nice. For that little beach right there. But maybe instead of having... Maybe instead of having the other neighborhood in the front, we could expand this top section and put, like, have like where Bella is, and then up here at this campsite become like the upper, like, you know, the upper crust neighborhoods, and kind of move in our more modern, bougie villagers there. We could like bring this out a lot more. Maybe to like, you know, oh, I don't know. We could like pull it out sort of like this way. We'll keep some of this, of course, but because that way, if the majority, I wonder, is there a way I could bring like a ramp for the squirrels to have easy access up here? Probably could, like somewhere right in here. And that way, all of the villagers could be a little bit more centralized in like the shopping / where the cafe and the tea shop are, and then we can really kind of see like what they gravitate towards. That could be fun. Maybe we'll do something like that. You know, I could even move Carrie. I could move, well, I don't know, we'll see. I could also put like a little park, like a little playground right over here, kind of near her house. Ideas. I'm having a lot of ideas right now. A lot of ideas I can't actually execute on. But a lot of ideas that will be much easier to do once we have the Rossetti function. So I'm getting a lot more excited for that specific function than I was earlier when I saw it. I was like, well, that's kind of cool, I guess. But now I'm like, oh, actually, I can't wait for that. Ooh, actually, I should probably try collecting as much of these as I can before Christmas is over. Because a lot of those ornament DIYs, they fetch a pretty penny. The ornament tree, pretty penny. Oh, frickin' wasps. Come on, give me your ornaments. Come on. Dang. Wow. It's a stingy tree. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Give me those golden ornaments. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a lot of gold ornaments. Those are the ones I usually have the least of. Perfect. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to shake a regular tree. All right. So how many do I have? We have 7 blues, 9 reds, 12 golds. Oh, was ist das? Oh, interesting. Oh, Clyde is fishing right now. Should we cheer him on? Encouraging! You got this. Should I go fish too? Oh, shoot. How dare you? How very dare you, okay? Dum 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 dum. So today, earlier today, ooh, is that new? No, it's the yellow perch. I've had that before. So today, I was telling Pocket earlier, how we were my kids and my husband and I. Ooh, I hear a balloon. We made some salt dough ornaments a week or two ago that I've been meaning to paint with the kids, and we just kind of keep forgetting to. We have these little paint pens, kind of like Posca pens, but they're like a different brand that we got because they were a little bit more affordable. But we were all sitting in the kitchen and kind of like talking about Christmas and God and Jesus and St. Nicholas and all that jazz. And we were decorating these little salt dough ornaments because we have these little tiny, like little small cookie cutters of like, you know, angels, candy canes, stockings, Christmas trees, you know, very Christmassy snowmen, things like that. And so we made a bunch of little tiny salt dough ornaments with those, little holes in them to string through. And so we were all coloring and painting, and we decided that in the spirit of the season, because we were kind of talking about who Saint Nicholas was, he was very giving, and how the kind of theme with Christmas for us and keeping it Christ-centered, and how, you know, God gave us the gift of Jesus and salvation and all that jazz, and how that's why we give gifts, and so we were painting those little salt dough ornaments to kind of give out to some of our family when we go see them on Christmas, and to some of our neighbors here in our apartment complex, because last year, and this was before my family had come to faith, we did do some salt dough ornaments and pass them around to a couple of our neighbors, and some of our family when we had seen them, with some sugar cookies that we had also baked, and that was really fun and really nice, and so we decided to do that again this year, and so, ooh. Perfect. And so tomorrow, while my husband is at work, kids and I are probably going to walk around to a couple of our neighbors. We're going to give the cookies and the salt dough ornaments and wish them Merry Christmas. So that's going to be very fun. And then we have a few set aside for when we go and see my family on Christmas Eve. So that's going to be fun. And then, so tonight also, after dinner, we decided to go drive around and look at some Christmas lights, and we dropped off a little bag of salt dough ornaments and Christmas cookies for some of our friends who live a little bit away, so we happened to drive past, and so that was really nice and really fun. So yeah. Wow, it's a snowflake. Wow. Where did that other one go? I just saw one. Oh, there it is. It's on the bridge. I wonder if I can get a bunch of ornaments from these trees. Oh! I just hit it with a net. Let's see, we do have a couple of spots open still. An eye mask. Oh. Well, we're not gonna run around like that. We're not gonna be able to see where we're going. You know, actually, we do have quite a few miles. Maybe we can go over to the ABD and kind of look through the Nook Miles stuff. See what fun things we can get. I wonder if they have any coffee stuff. Oh, she was just watering the flowers. That's so cute. Torn pants. We can sell these. We can sell that old tire. Custom designs portal. What does it do? Can I read about it? Details. This will allow you to access the custom designs portal from your custom. Oh, that's actually really cool. It's only 300. Dang, I should have got that a long time ago. Oh, you need an active Nintendo Switch Online account. I don't have one right now. Nor. Just kidding. Let's see. Let's look at... Ooh, the country fence. I don't think I have the country fence. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I actually do. Yes. Simple wooden fence. Doodly-doo. I wish a lot more of the DIY stuff was functional. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I wish a lot more of the stuff that you could make and that you could put around town had more ways to, like, I know some of them you can touch it and it'll do like a little thing, but like with the like carnival rides, it would be so cool if even for just like 1 or 2 rounds you're able to get in, or you could see your animals just like in your rides. Like, it would make the island feel so much more alive if like, you know, you put a lifeguard chair on the beach and you could walk by and see like one of your villagers climbing up and just like sitting in it, or like chilling in it and like drinking, like holding one of their coconut drinks, or with like, you know, sunscreen on their nose, or like coming out of the porta potty. Just things like that, little things like that. Throwing garbage away into the trash cans. How cool would that be? If you have like a crosswalk signal up somewhere and there's like a pathing, you know, having it be like kind of functional. Or like going up to the drink machine and getting a drink. I really hope with whatever iteration of Animal Crossing they come out with next, there's just little tiny things like that that would just make such a big difference in the enjoyability of being on the island. Because it's fun to like see them do yoga, and it's fun to see them walk around holding like a donut or like a cup of soup and like talking to each other, but I don't know. It would just make them feel so much more alive if they were just really utilizing special features of the things that you choose to put on your island and in your space. You know what I mean? It would just feel so much more like personalized for your island and for your game, you know. That's what I think. Like being able to play on the gym, like just, or like even just like sitting on one of the little spots, you know. That'd be really fun. Like the volleyball net. Like how cute would it be if 2 villagers could like interact and have like a really basic game of volleyball? Come on. Playing soccer, just kicking a ball into the net, going and picking it up, bringing it back and doing it again. Maybe sometimes they kind of whiff it and they fall, or they whiff it and they miss the ball, you know, like a Charlie Brown. How cute would that be? Especially like if your jocks were more inclined toward things like the volleyball net or the soccer goal, or like if you put like a football down, that they would go and pick it up and like throw it, you know, and maybe, you know, the different personality types would be more drawn towards certain objects or more likely to interact with certain objects. That would be really nice. Can you imagine seeing them in the teacup rides? Like obviously it's too small, but if you like scaled it proper, Or like seeing them just like sitting in the pool. How cute. On the merry-go-round. I really hope whatever the next version of Animal Crossing is just feels more interactable and more alive. I also hope the personality types are more diverse and have some form of like ability to kind of like adapt better. Because I feel like with New Leaf, when you interacted with your animals, the more you interacted with them and the more like you gave them like catchphrases and like items and clothing, like I feel like they wore them and they talked. They felt so much more customized to you. Like they were always asking you like, what do you think of my catchphrase? Do you think I should change it? Do you think I should change this? Do you think I should change my greeting? I wish they did that more in this one too. Because they don't do it as often. Like not anywhere near as often. But well, Let me look back through these. I was kind of yapping a bit. Let me think. Maybe I'll save my... Actually, let's go over here and look through some of this stuff. Be a chef. What kinds of stuff? Add food and drink recipes to the DIY recipes app. Includes both cooking and kitchen recipes. App will be updated immediately. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. It's only 2,000. Very exciting. Very exciting. My app has been updated. Thank you for using the Nook stuff. Alright, what else can I get? Maybe we'll get some new hairstyles or something. Let's see. And we'll get the hairstyles. And that drains us down to 830. Yikes. Dum dum dum. Dun 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 dun. Give me one sec. Do 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 do. What? Right. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's about 10:44 for me. Let me think. What else can I do real quick before we log off for tonight? The eye mask, got the country fence. Okay, thank goodness I didn't already have it. I definitely have some stuff that we can sell. The torn pants I don't need. Here, I'm gonna drop off. I'm gonna drop off a couple of materials at the cafe spot that I just don't want to lug around in my inventory all the time. We'll put those, actually, we'll put those like over here where I can see a little bit better. We're gonna drop some stone, we'll drop some softwood. Oh, I put it on the fridge. That's okay, we'll drop some hardwood. I'm gonna drop the regular wood and then drop some iron. Oh. Just kidding, I'm not gonna drop iron, but maybe here? Alright. The rest... The rest of the materials I will probably put into my home inventory if I have the space. Which I think I do. And then I'm gonna sell some stuff. And then I think I might call it there for the night. Well, I've gotta go take off my makeup, do my hair for tomorrow. And then I gotta get to bed. Get out of here, bug. We're gonna put the weeds away. We got KK's step plan. I'll put the snowflakes away for now. Put this iron away. Oops, just kidding. Pass over it. I'm gonna move this medicine over here. And then... Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna put these away for now, too. Alright, and then we will move these pears. I'm gonna sell the apples, and then we're gonna sell everything else. Do 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 do. Give me just 1 second. Gotta look up something real quick. Okay. Well, all right. Gilbert's doing some stretching in the snow. Gotta warm up that bod. It's a bit cold outside. Hello, boys. Mm-hmm. 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 7,824 bales. Well, that ain't too bad. Let's see, do I want to buy that? Would that be a fun thing to have at a cafe? That's more like something you would have at a bar or like an outdoor restaurant, which could be something fun to add later. It's really, how much is it? How much does this cost? The billiard table. Oh my gosh, it's 92,400 bells. No, I don't need that. Actually, do we want to go take a look at Reds one more time? We have a little bit more money now. Maybe we can go take a look at his wares before we sign off. Gosh, it's so dark in here. Let's see. The frickin' music in here. I won't lie, an awful lot of folks have been asking me about buying that worthy painting there. But maybe the price scared them off, so I'll sell it to you for 4,980 bells. Deal of the winter, you win? I want a closer look. I used to know a bunch of the telltale signs for some of these. Wait a second, what? Is that? Those are nipples. Like, what? Yo, that's so crazy. How have I never noticed that? There's just... Her tits are just, like, out. That's crazy. That guy doesn't have any pants on. What is happening in this... What is happening here? That's a crazy painting. That's wild and crazy. No, thank you. I want to look at this one a little bit closer, though, because I think I just want to put it in my house. I like the vibe of it. God, that's so expensive. I want a closer look, though. Yeah, I don't know. I like this painting. It's kind of expansive. But I'm gonna buy it. I mean, we'll take it to Blathers. We'll see if it's real. If it's real, I will donate it, but I'm kind of hoping it's not real because I would like to just keep it. What am I looking at here? Like the best synth pop albums, it's impossible to get enough of a checkout counter. See, that's not really what I'm looking for my cafe. I want something longer. I want a longer type of counter where we could put like, where we could put a cash register on and then still have like space, you know? It's a little bit too small. Okay, I think we're gonna leave. Goodbye. Pleasure doing business with you. He says, it's a pleasure. It's my pleasure, cousin. I'm sure it is. Well, you know what? It's 10:51. I think we're gonna leave it there for tonight. So I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna switch on over to my just chatting screen. Well, you know what? This was fun. This was fun. Did we get a lot done? Not really. We didn't get very much done tonight, but you know what? That's okay because sometimes that's just how it here. That's how it is here at your mom's house. But thank you so much again to Shlaka for that just crazy raid. Thank you guys so much for getting me finally to 100 followers. Like, oh my gosh, you have no idea how long this is. It's been a long time coming. I've also got this little hair I can see like in my screen. It's bugging me. It's bugging me. But I gotta get to bed because my kids are gonna wake up bright and early like they always do, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and I'm gonna need to get some sleep or I am going to be a useless parent tomorrow, and we're not gonna let that happen. Not here at your mom's house. Here at your mom's house, we gotta get some sleep to the best of our abilities. So I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and hopefully I will see you back here at your mom's house so soon. Night, everyone.